What's up, everybody? It's Herbert Broussard. I'm back today with another video like I said I was going to do. And now, before we get started with today's message, do this for me. Remove the glasses of self-doubt. Remove the glasses of dependability. Remove the glasses of I can't do this. Remove the glasses of I can't build a legacy. Remove the glasses of anything that can hinder your potential. And put on the glasses of gratitude. Put on the glasses of yes, I can. Put on the glasses of economic empowerment. Put on the glasses of a go-getter. Right? And now, with today's video. Now, today's video is going to be about being produced or producing. We're going to run that back. Produce or be produced. Create or be created. For an example. In this age we live in right now where technology can allow Walmart to lay off cashiers because they have self-checkout aisles. Ask yourself this. How long I have left before I'm fired? One more time. How long I have left before I'm fired? Look, I'm not telling everybody that to go start a business, but that does not mean that you can't invest in one. I'm not telling everybody that to quit their job, but that don't mean you can't have other incomes coming in. I'm just simply saying secure the bag for your family. If you got a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a wife, a husband, kids, no kids, you want to travel, right? Can you do that on the job you're currently at with the one income you have? And if you got rent, you got a car note, you got insurance, you got groceries, gas. Can you do that with that one check you're getting? Well, about 2 checks a month, but you know, can you do that? Can you do that? Right? So in today's video, produce or be produced, man. Because you have to really ask yourself, how long do I have left working at this store? Now, if you're working at a store right now and you're only working there because you're figuring out how to run a retail store, I commend that. And that's something that needs to be done. Yes, you need to infiltrate to educate yourself on the systems, and then you can vacate and go start your own shit. So, you know, that's what it's about. So, you know, you will either produce or be produced, man. Point blank, period. You will either be capping or being capped, right? Somebody might say, hey, you can't make more than $120,000 a year. Like a man I know, he said, God say I can't make more than $3,000 a year. I mean, $3,000 a month. Did God say that, or did the man you work for say that? I'm gonna rewind that right quick. Did God say that, or did the man you work for say that? You see, because what we have to start doing is we have to start not thinking about ourselves, but thinking about our kids, thinking about our wife, our husband, thinking about our nieces and nephews and mamas and daddies, grandparents, right? Because 9 times out of 10, our parents was produced, and it wasn't because they didn't want to produce, but they probably wasn't educated on how to produce. They were probably educated on being produced. You know, like go get a job. You know, the stock market is tricky. Real estate is too risky. You know, all the intentional things that was done to our people. I get that, but now the younger us, we have an opportunity to acquire a lot of assets, right? Instead of staying with one income, right? This is us today in society, right? We got this one income, right? And we probably getting paid let's say $900 a check every 2 weeks, right? 900 every 2 weeks, totaling $1,800 a month. Times that by 12, and that gives you, let's see what that gives you. right? 1800 times 12. What does that give you? See, today we're gonna do a little bit math so we can help each other out, right? We're gonna help each other out get to the next level, right? So 1800 times 12. Okay, now look, that's 21,600 a year. Oh, and by the way, that's before taxes. You're not even counting Social Security, state taxes, you know, property tax. Well, not property taxes, but yeah, property taxes a year or two, insurance, right? All that stuff. So that's before taxes. So let's just say taxes hit, boom. Let's say you're left with 18,000, 18,000 a year. You're left with 18,000 a year. Like my marker going up. I gotta use the right one. Right. So you're getting paid $900 a check, right? Twice a month. That's 1,800 each month times 12, which gives us $21,600 a year. That's before taxes. So let's say you're making 18,000. 18,000 a year, right? Now we're gonna help each other be great. We're gonna help each other come up with ways we can increase our income. So let's say you're making $1,800 a month, and you like, man, I can't survive on this $1,800. I got a kid or two or three. You know, I gotta help out my husband or my boyfriend or my girlfriend or my wife, right? So you saying, man, how can I make an extra 1,000 a month to give me the $2,800 a month? Okay, let's break that down. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take 1,000, divide that by 4. That's 4 weeks in a month, right? So we're gonna do 1,000 divided by 4. 4 weeks, which is in a month, gives us $250 a week. Now you have 7 days to make $250. So $250 divided by 7 gives us $35.71, right? Divided by 7 gives you $35.71. Now, what can you sell each day to make $35.71? And we're not talking about anything illegal, but what can you who viewing this, what can you sell for $35 each day for 7 days, or if you just want to do it, for 5 days, right? So $250 divided by 5 gives you $50. So let's just say you want to do 5 days, right? You want to do 5 days, right? That's gonna be $50, right? That's gonna be $50. What can you sell each for 5 days straight, Monday through Friday, $50 a day after you get off of work? What can you sell? We're gonna think together. So let's say you come up with an idea, right? Let's say you come up with a shirt idea, right? Let's say, okay, you got a shirt. Let's say you got the shirt right here, right? You got a shirt, boom. That's the shirt, right? You got a shirt, but you can only, right? And let's say it costs us $850 to make the shirt. So you could probably sell that for $25, right? So let's say you sell the shirt for $25, right? Now you need $25 more to make $50 a day. What can you add to this shirt to make it a package deal to get $50? Let's say you write a book on how to start a clothing brand. So let's say you got a book on how to it's a how-to book, how to start a clothing brand, right? Let's say the book is $10. Now, let's say you add one or two more items. Let's say you add a water bottle, and what else can you add to this package deal that people gonna find value? Now, this shirt here have to target something that you want to target. So let's say you want to target. So okay, for your shirt, let's say you want to make some diabetic shirts. Because I'm a diabetic, I'm a type 1 diabetic, right? I'm a type 1 diabetic, so it's a type 1 diabetic shirt, right? This book, which is it costs $10. It shows people how to start a clothing brand. This water bottle have the same logo your shirt have, which is supporting type 1 diabetics, right? So it got the same logo as the shirt. And let's say you got a hat, like a dad cap, right, with the same logo as the shirt in the cup. And let's say it could be workout gear. So because type 1 diabetics, we have to work out and stuff like that. We can lift and stuff like that, but I know me, I'm not really a big working out, a big lifting person. Me personally, I would much rather running. So let's say it's a running shirt, you got a water bottle, and you got a cap to protect them from the sun. Now let's say this whole thing costs you probably let's just say for this one package, everything totaling costs you probably $25 to make. We're gonna just use that, right? Let's say this costs you $25 to make. Right, that costs you $25 to make. Now, matter of fact, yeah, it took you $25 to make. Now you sell it for $50. Right, you sell it for $50 the package, because the type 1 diabetics, they see value in it, right? You got a t-shirt right here that's speaking to them. You have a book that's teaching them how to start their own clothing company. You have a water bottle that matches the shirt, a cap that matches the bottle and the shirt, right? They probably would see value in that. And especially if you have a message, they probably would see value. You see, a lot of people today, they just want to sell a shirt, right? That's the only thing they want to sell is a shirt. They just want to sell a shirt. But I'm telling you to think bigger. I'm telling you to think and look, think like that. And you can charge more than $50 for the package, because people are not really worried about the price, right? People not worried about the price. You see, being a producer, you set the standards, you set the price, because especially if you know who your target audience is, who you're targeting, right? Because, for an example, somebody might create a wristband that glow in the dark, and it might say wristband lover, right? The wristband might say wristband lover, and it glow in the dark, and they're selling this wristband for $10, and it only costs $1 to get it made. Right? It only costs $1 to get it made, but they got a $9 profit. Because guess what? They wouldn't worry about everybody. You see, that's why a lot of you go wrong. You worry about everybody. You try to serve everybody. Get away from that. You can't serve everybody. It's different brackets. You're right. You have a Honda. You have a Honda right here, and you have a Bentley. You have Burger King right here, and you have Root Chris, right? It's different levels, right? Who are you targeting? Who's your target market? So when you become a producer, you don't have to worry about targeting it to everybody to make that extra $1,000 a month. Find your consumer who sees the value in what you're offering, and you can charge more than $50. I would just charge $50 to give an example, right? Or what you can do is you can remove all this, right? Look, remove all this. Matter of fact, this here, let's forget we even say this, right? Because we're gonna have people look at this video and saying, man, this dude here don't know what he's talking about. This dude here, he just talking. Now, The title of this video is what? Produce or be produced. Now watch this. People who avoid what I just said, this is them. Right? Now, they being produced. Check this out. This is them right here. Right? This is them. This is their employee. Right? This is their employee. Yeah, that's his legs and his arms. Look what he doing. Now, what the employer gonna do, he gonna look at your skills. What skills does this potential employee have? Right? What skills? What can they add to the marketplace? If you can't add nothing, if you can't add value to the marketplace, you know what he gonna do? He gonna limit you to what? I'm gonna pay you $8.25. I'm gonna pay you $8.25 an hour. I'm gonna probably give you, 40 hours a week. I'm gonna give you 40 hours a week. Now, how much that is? We're gonna do the math because numbers. It's all about the numbers, right? So 8.25 times 40. Now you done made $330 in a week. You made $330 a week. Now let's say $330 a week, right? You probably made him $2,000 just from your service, right? Just from your labor. He made $2,000 from your labor, but he giving you $330 a week. Now remember, that's $330 without the taxes and stuff like that. So the point of this video is to provoke thought. It's to get you thinking, man, how can I secure a bag? Like, I'm at Burger King, right? I've been here. Man, my race still ain't go up how I want it to be. Right? And remember, when you're a producer, you target who you want to target, man. Honda target is different from Bentley. That's why you don't see Bentley commercials, right? BK targeted audience is different from Root Chris, because people at BK, they go for the dollar burgers, right? They go for the dollar burgers instead of. As a matter of fact, they even got two different customers that go to Burger King. Check this out. They got the people who go for the dollar burgers, and then they got the people who go for the $5 salad. Remember, it's not about what you charge for things. It's about what value are you adding to that person's life that's buying that. Right? That's the thing. So either you're going to produce to secure you and your family, or you're going to be produced. Either you will be the one to make in January $40,000 a month, right? Let's say you make $40,000 a month, and you're not on nobody clock. Now February, you can double that, right? You can double what you made. You can double that $40,000. You can, from January to February. In January you made $40,000, but in February you can double that to $80,000. Now watch this. Now you capping. Now watch this. Being capped, January you made $1,800 in January. February you made $1,800. Now you probably can't see this, but right, January you made $1,800. February you made $1,800. Now that's being capped. That's somebody telling you, look, you don't have the skills, you don't have value, you don't have human capital to make more than $1,800 a month. But then they got people like me who think, now I'm not making $40,000 a month yet, or $8,000 a month yet, right? I'm provoking thought because we're gonna help each other get to the next level. That's what it's about. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you think, how can I make $40,000 a month, right? That's what I want to get, because they really have people making that, man. They really have people making $40,000 a month and $8,000 a month. And they got people making $1 million in 6 months. They got people making $1 million in a month. They got people making $1 million in a week. You can do the capping instead of being capped, right? So produce or be produced. Now we're gonna go back to the Walmart thing. In this new age of technology, where Walmart is allowed to lay off cashiers because they have self-checkout aisles, how long you have left before you are fired or before you are replaced? This has been Herbert Broussard. Peace.